With the Gate 3, we learned how to begin again. A beginning that's individual in nature and comes as a spark that can ignite a fire, that can impact the world and introduce a mutation into the collective. We saw that every new beginning comes with change and also confusion, because something new is never familiar. But if we surrender to the new and understand that though we may not see how everything will work out, if we let it, the universe and life will take care of us, and life will unfold like the petals of a flower. When the Gate 27 enters, it's all about the tribe and protecting those vulnerable members who need care and nourishing the most. This energy cares for the children with the hope that one day they will contribute to the tribe and carry on their genetic material to the future generations. Here, it's all about finding balance between allowing others to grow and flourish, but to also protect them when they are helpless and defenseless. And when the balance is found, the energy of the Gate 27 can do exactly what it is meant to. Care until it's time to let go, because it's all about allowing the cycle of life to continue for future generations. Hi, this is Denise Matthew, and welcome to episode 17 of the Mandala of Life, the Gate 27, called Nourishment and the Gate of Caring. And if you haven't already, please make sure to check out previous episodes of the Mandala of Life, 365 Days to Self-Discovery. For now, let's move into new energy, one that's all about caring, nurturing, and guiding new generations to become part of the tribe and collective. From the individual energy of the Gate 3, we move into tribal energy that is by its nature all about survival and the continuation of the human race. This is everything that is about all the things that are required in the Maya or the material plane, or what some might consider the mundane parts of life that keep the human race going. The Gate 27 is an important gate because it's one of the role gates of human design. It talks to specific themes about how we potentially operate in certain aspects of our life. Role gates in human design are specific gates that form the framework for all profiles. In other words, the key words for the lines of those specific gates. Each line keyword talks about a way of being for anyone whose personality sun falls in that specific line. So if you have a 3-6 profile, then all the third lines of the role gates speak to different parts of who you are and how you potentially interact with the world. These role gates can also be called genetic continuity gates, and they are themes and archetypes that are based on those who you are interacting with. There are 2 tribal role gates that are considered genetic roles, and they have to do with life force and the survival of humanity. They're the Gate 59 and also the Gate 27. The Gate 27 is connected to how we care for ourselves and others, and also what we give or offer to others as well as ourselves. And it's also considered the mirror to the reproduction component of the Gate 59. Since we don't have time to get into it in this particular video, just check out my community tab, and I'll be talking about the lines of the Gate 27 as well as the role gate energy. Another important part of the Gate 27 is that it's one of the 4 gates of the defense circuit, a very powerful energy that has a vortex that draws you into their aura, or an imperative to be part of the tribe, because genetic continuity, as we said, is one of the most important parts of tribal energy. The defense circuit, like the centering circuit, is one of the minor circuits, and though they are small circuits, they have a tremendous amount of influence on the other circuits of the body graph. When we talk about the Gate 27, we're talking about an energy that can be very nurturing in its nature. And it's many times called the Mother Teresa Gate because there's a level of deep caring that can come with this energy. And another interesting part of this energy is that there is potential for people to actually feel that you're trustworthy when you carry this energy because it's part of your aura that for some reason they can trust you. Many who carry this energy work in healthcare, nutrition, counseling, or jobs that have some level of caring within them. Yet this caring isn't limited to these jobs because this can be about being fully invested and having a deep caring about something in your life, something that compels you to direct your energy into whatever job or life purpose that feels worthy to you. This can be considered the yin part of the defense circuit and can be related to having children and starting a family. But if having children isn't part of the dynamic of your life, a need still remains to care for something or someone. And if you don't have a place to direct your energy, there can be a potential to feel as if there's something missing in your life. There's also a lot of responsibility here because there can be a sense that you're in charge of so much, especially when it comes to loving and nurturing others. It's easy to be there for others, to catch them before they fall, to wrap them in cotton or within your grasp, to protect them so that they will never experience pain of any kind, because it can feel as if their pain is your pain. Their trials are your trials. It can even get to the point where giving goes from loving to depletion, where you're giving so much that there's nothing left for you, and yet you continue to give until eventually you burn out and you can't do it anymore. This is a place where helicopter parents live and people who take care of their partners as if they're helpless children. And it's easy to get wrapped in the one-way cycle where giving is all that exists, and there's never any expectation of reciprocation. Other times, caring can become about holding the power over another, where the individual you're caring for is never taught how to fend for themselves because you do everything for them. And by doing that, you knowingly or unknowingly stop them from evolving. And another way this energy can play out is that it can be about depleting others with your need, being selfish or self-absorbed, taking without giving and draining those who you love the most. And it can even be about you yourself never wanting to grow up and being comfortable being cared for in a way that you never want to step out on your own. Codependence is also a potential manifestation of this energy, where an unhealthy relationship becomes part of your normal life. Love flows both ways, and when we are receiving but not giving, or vice versa, the energy isn't balanced, and anything that isn't balanced eventually crumbles. Yet this can be beautiful and loving energy, and for that reason, those who give love and attention as much as those who receive it are responsible to find balance and reciprocation so that everyone is served. The key here is to care, but also to release your hold and allow those who you love the opportunity to find their own way in the world. After we have matured, dependence on others in life equates to an individual not being equipped for life because they haven't been given the tools for survival. And giving or taking from others to the point where someone is hollow serves no one, and in the end, everyone loses out. Self-sufficiency for ourselves and others is one of the best gifts we can give to those we love and to ourselves. When we allow people to stumble and sometimes even fall, but to also see them get back up and dust themselves off, and to witness them moving forward. And every time we let them find their way, we learn how to take care of ourselves again too, because that's part of the equation, to find love for ourselves as much as we do for others. It's true that love can stifle and control, or it can propel others to truly discover who they are and how much strength and resilience they have, even if they don't know it. Without letting go, others will never know how far life can take them. From a larger perspective, this energy is about caring enough about something that you want to make a difference in the world. There is much power and fortitude here to change the world and to be a force of caring. Here can be a need to push the boundaries of what's possible because it matters enough to you to dedicate your life to a cause, to somehow be a force of change. It's no mistake that many people of historical significance had this energy featured prominently in their body graph. People like President Abraham Lincoln, beloved painting teacher Bob Ross, world-renowned spiritual writer and teacher Wayne Dyer, and the dog whisperer Cesar Millan are just a few of the notable names that have the Gate 27 featured prominently in their charts. And though all of them have different careers and paths, the one thing they had and have in common is that they were deeply invested in caring about something and sharing it with the collective. There is much power in caring and love here, and when combined with a conviction to make a better world, there is little that can stop love from growing in the darkest places, and maybe even places where it has never been seen before. And once again, the mandala of life turns, and we see that though caring is what we all need, balance and reciprocation is an important ingredient too, because that way everyone benefits. And even if the balance is not there now, we can always reconfigure and shift our way of being so our expression of caring is both healthy and inspiring. And when the tribe is healthy, strong, and cared for, once again mutation enters the space and there's a focus on the individual. And though transformation and renewal is possible with the Gate 24, we must first find the quiet within us, so the truths of the universe can be known. And only when we comprehend and understand 3 questions, what is worth knowing, what is not worth knowing, and what can never be known, will our mind set us free and allow us to step into silence. Well, that's all for now, and I'll be back next week with another episode, The Gate 24, The Gate of Rationalization. Until then, take care, and I'll see you again soon.